What is up, YouTube? This is the Real Hayden here, back with another Blu-ray haul. And we got some pickups today from McKay's. I had to drive an hour and 45 minutes to this location because yesterday I tried to go to 2nd and Charles to trade in some Blu-rays and some games. That place was absolutely horrible. They were way overpriced. They were trying to charge $20 for a Blu-ray that was $2.95 at McKay's. McKay's is so much better than 2nd and Charles. Don't ever give your money to them or trade anything into them. I've never felt like insulted the way that store made me feel insulted by their prices and their offering. But anyways, so we drove to McKay's today to trade some stuff in. McKay's is great. They give you hella store credit. They be throwing that shit around, and their Blu-rays are cheap relatively. And so we did get some pickups today. And we got a pretty fantastic haul today, no pun intended. But first up, we got Fantastic Four from 2005. I grew up with this. I love this movie. I don't care what anyone says. This movie is fun to me. It's great. I'm glad I own it on Blu-ray. And I looked this up online, and this actually going for like $40, I believe. So that's actually kind of crazy. $40. I paid $5.95, I believe, for this. And I'm glad. I've been thinking about this for a while. I've been wanting this, so I'm glad I got it. Fantastic Four. Grew up with these movies. I love them so much, and I say them because I also picked up Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. I don't think this one's as rare as the other one, but Rise of the Silver Surfer is, in a lot of people's minds, the better movie. I remember when this first came out, and I love these movies, man. They're just so good. I'm glad I own them. There's the Blu-ray. This one is normal price, but the other one's going for a lot of money. So Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. I'm so happy to own these in the collection. I traded in a bunch of junk and filler and turned it into gold. So I'm glad I'm trimming the fat in the collection and making a better collection. I will have a collection video soon, but I don't know when I want to do it because it's constantly changing. A bunch have left, a bunch have came since my last one in August. I don't know if I'll wait till August to do it. We'll see, because a lot of stuff's changing. Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. This was the better movie, probably in my opinion, but I'm more nostalgic. Well, I'm pretty nostalgic about both, but this is the first one that I've seen as a kid. I'm 24. This came out when I was about 4 or 5 years old in 2005. But great pickups here. I'm so glad I found those. Traded in a bunch of junk and filler movies and games for this. The next up is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I remember I could have seen this in theaters in 2014. It was between, I had the choice between this and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I chose to see The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I liked The Amazing Spider-Man 2, so I don't know if I regret it, but this is probably critically a better movie. And I actually had another version of this on Blu-ray, but the case was damaged, and I actually attempted to trade it in today. They wouldn't take it, so I just left it on the shelf because I didn't want to take it home with me. The case was so damaged, the cover art was water damaged, and I just was like, I want to own the movie, but I don't want that, so I just left it for someone else to grab, and and I picked up a way better copy of it, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. There's the regular Blu-ray, and behind this is the 3D. I don't care, you can use that code. It's probably already expired, let's be honest, but Captain America: The Winter Soldier, the 3D and regular movie version. And it was funny, whenever I was looking at movies, there was these two dudes around my age. They were talking, and he was talking about this TikToker who collects like 4,000 copies of Titanic on VHS. And he's always talking about Titanic on VHS. That dude, and they were talking about him, and I couldn't help but overhear them talking about him. And I contemplated, I was like, should I say something? Because when you overhear someone talking about something you know a lot about, you get tempted to join in. I almost didn't say something, but I was like, fuck it. And I just looked over, and I was like, I know who you guys are talking about. And then they were like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, that dude on TikTok. And they were like, yeah, and we just kind of cut up and laughed about it. And then I was just like, yeah, my bad. Sorry. I was like, my bad, I just couldn't help but overhear you guys. And they were just like, nah, you're good. But great movie here. Great pickup. This one I have not seen since I was 5 years old. It had to be late 2005 or early 2006. Early to mid 2006, whatever. But that is Cat in the Hat. Mike Myers. A lot of people shit on this. For some reason, this movie scared me as a kid. I don't know why, but this movie has terrible reviews, but I grew up with this. Haven't seen it since I was 5, so it's going to be fun to watch. Going to be fun to watch this one. Cat in the Hat and the kids, it'll be fun for them to watch it too. Next up for the Marvel Phase 2 collection, we got Ant-Man. I do have Ant-Man and the Wasp. This isn't the slipcover version. I don't really care. I just want the movie and I want it to be in good shape. There's the back. But yeah, today it was just turning a bunch of filler movies and video games I'll never play into treasure. There's Ant-Man. This is a fun movie with Paul Rudd. There's the Spine. Next up, I've been wanting this one for a while. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get it with the slip because I like the Pixar movies with slips, but it's whatever as long as I got the movie. Brave. I've actually never seen Brave, shockingly. Collector's edition. Now I can watch it. Brave. There's the back. Sorry about the glare. I'm sitting right in front of my window. Brave. Never seen Pixar's Brave, but I've not heard the best things. I've heard it might be Pixar's worst movie, but I love Pixar, so I'd still want to check it out regardless. Next up, this isn't the best movie, but I got it for the Marvel Phase 2 collection. Thor: The Dark World. I've only seen this once. I've seen it last in like 2014, maybe 15. But there's Thor: The Dark World. I don't remember hating it, but a lot of people say it's not good. Maybe when I go back and rewatch it. I haven't seen it since I was like 14, so I'm 24 now, so I'll probably have a different opinion in the last 10 years. So, Thor: The Dark World. This is the end. This is a fun comedy. It was only $1.95, so I was like, I want to own this. I love owning comedies. This is the end. Very fun movie. I've seen it once, and it was a fun watch, so can't wait to watch it again. Seth Rogen, James Franco, Jonah Hill. It's got Kevin Hart, but he like dies early. And next up, last 3 actually. I've been seeing a lot about these movies. It has a lot of action stars in it, but I've never seen it, and I don't have the 4th one. But today I picked up the first 3. That is the Expendables 1, 2, and 3. I know there's like director's cuts. I don't know if I want to see them or care to see them. I've heard they kind of slow the pace. Originally, I picked these up today because I actually went in there wanting those movies because I was interested after reading up on them, and I had 1, 2, and 3 separately, and it was going to come out to about like $5 for all 3 of those because they were cheap. But I found this set and it was only $3.95, and it takes up less space on the shelf, so I hopped on this quick. Got the Expendables 1, 2, and 3, and I've never seen any of these. It has a bunch of action stars like Bruce Willis, Jason Statham, Dolph Lundgren, who else? Sylvester Stallone, Arnold, Jason Statham, if I didn't say him already. Danny Trejo, I think's in it. Michael Blaine, however you pronounce his last name, from Terminator. I can't wait to check these out. I'm excited. I've been wanting to watch these. And I'll probably will end up picking up the 4th one eventually that came out in 2023. I remember people talking about it when it came out. But that is the Expendables 1, 2, and 3. So we got the Expendables 1, 2, and 3. This is the end. Thor: The Dark World. Brave. Ant-Man. And I'm only missing Guardians of the Galaxy from the Phase 2 collection. The Cat in the Hat. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Fantastic Four. And Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. So that is today's Blu-ray haul. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Make sure to subscribe, please. Like the video, comment. Just support the channel. And tell your friends about me. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Peace out.